here with new Empire Super Sprints president John Tiff, and of course, if you know racing, those of you who are fans might not know John, but anybody who's behind the scenes, either driver, official, stuff like that, John's been in this game for how many years now?
I worked Fulton 18 years and Utica 25, and I haven't been in Utica since COVID, so you're probably pushing 28 years.
And you've been with ESS for a while too, right?
Yes. Well, after I left Fulton, I went to ESS.
Okay. So what's it like being the president?
Yeah, you'll have to ask me at the end of the season.
Okay.
Racing hasn't started yet, so the easy stuff is now the schedule, the car show.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, you put the schedule together. That's not easy by any means.
No, I had some help. Chuck helped me on it. That was one of his outgoing things. I had a lot of dialogue with a lot of promoters already from just my years working racing. And then,
that's right, because you know them, so that had to help. Yeah.
No, that was and Chuck helped me with some of the other ones. So
okay.
It was a smooth transition.
All right. Looking at the schedule, non-point race will get things started on Saturday, the 13th of April. But Fulton, the high bank holdup. Of course, I've always said Fulton's kind of undervalued as a sprint car track. I think they put on an awesome show there, and you worked there for a lot. You agree, right?
No, I do. The racing is good there with sprint cars, and you typically know what kind of track you're going to get when you go there.
True.
So it's usually the same every time you go there. It'll start off a little tacky, then be slick at the end, and then but it puts on good racing typically.
Yeah, and 3, sometimes 4 crews to race with, so that's always a good thing. Speed Week is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. The big news there are 5 races instead of 4.
Yeah, when we started this Speed Week, it was 5 races.
Originally, yes.
Then, Weed Sport dropped off, and they came back on board this year, which is, what the guys wanted, even though it's a drain, because you're racing 5 nights in a row. 5 races makes it more of a real Speed Week, and that's what they wanted. And thank you to Jimmy Phelps for allowing us to come back.
Yeah, because let's be honest. I mean, talk about a grind for the teams. I mean, Can-Am on Wednesday, Utica Rome on Thursday, Brewer and Fulton, they're pretty close to each other, at least on Friday and Saturday, and then Weedsport. I mean, I don't know how the guys do it, because if you fall behind or have problems on Wednesday, your week just got a lot tougher.
Yeah, well, the good thing is, the only outlier on that is Can-Am. So, but as you go on, the tracks are relatively close together.
True.
So you're not traveling really that far.
Yeah, Utica Rome to Brewerton is 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then Fulton and all that, and Weedsport's only 30 minutes away from there. So how many point races did you say?
28 point races.
Is that about right?
Well, we had more last year.
That's what I thought.
And the guys didn't like it. Rain took care of it, put it down where we are.
Okay.
So we have 28 point races. If we lose a handful of rain, we're down to 23, 24 range.
Okay.
They want less than 30, but more than 20. So you schedule 28, lose a feet of rain, and it's right in the ballpark.
Yeah, because from what I understand from the teams, the engines need to be refreshened after a certain point. So this should, with a couple of rainouts, be right there, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I heard 20 races from a couple people.
I've heard 25 from some others.
So it all depends on where you are. So.
Okay, and let me see. I see we got a couple back-to-back date up in Canada, Brockville and Cornwall. Have we done that Brockville-Cornwall swing in a while?
We went to Cornwall last year. We were supposed to do it last year, but Brockville rained out. We just did it in Cornwall.
Okay, 2 really nice tracks. Let's be honest.
Cornwall put on a heck of a show. It started off a little rough. The track took rubber early, but they reworked it, and it was probably one of our best races of the year.
And I know a lot of the guys really like to, just I think more because of the atmosphere and the pomp and circumstance. Of course, Granby and Drummond, I went there years ago, man. They really know how to put on a show up there, don't they?
Well, they do, and they pay us well. They treat us really well. The fans love us. Drummond, they have us, a light show.
Yeah.
They play music to fireworks.
Yeah.
They introduce you one by one, and drivers, come out like it's WWE, flamethrowers and everything.
I know.
So, the drivers just love the fact of how special they're made to feel there.
Yeah, and again, that's the 23rd and 24th of August. If you've never been, seriously, guys, make a trip, make your plans, go up there. And another place, one place I haven't been to that I hear so many good things about is Awen Speedway. You guys are there on September 14th.
Yeah, that's a non-point deal. That's for their Canadian
part of their
national,
big race, right?
Their Northern National, as it's called now. Mm-hmm. But no, it's a huge event. Our guys love it. Last year they paid $30,000 to win.
Really?
Well, they had a lot of guys added a purse as the weekend went on.
Nice.
So now it's $20,000 to win, and so it's a beautiful facility. Glenn does a great job there.
Yeah, Glenn Stiers. And one of the nicest things, I'm wondering if they're the only track that do this. they have a little shorter track where they push the cars, so they come on the track and they're already running.
Yeah, it was a little disorienting the first time I was there because they're pushing them off in turn 3. I can hear them in the tower. You got cars moving around in the background while you're racing on the thing. And it's like, when you're not used to it, like, what are they doing back there?
Yeah, but I hear it adds to the show from a speed standpoint, right?
It does. The cars pull off in turn 2, and the other cars come off in turn 3, and you line up and you go. There's no waiting. It's just like they have starters.
And just like a modified race as far as the time in between checkered flag and green flag of the next heat.
Impressive.
So,
it's cool.
All right. Well, I hope you have a great season, John, and I look forward to helping you guys out as much as I can. So again, the 13th is Outlaw. Fulton Speedway on the 26th is the High Bank Holdup. Of course, the next race is the 24th. Is it ESS.com? Empire Super Sprints? There you go. Right as soon as I said that, I saw it right here. So always good to see you. Congratulations on the new position, and I hope you guys have a great year, really.
Thank you.